Hello and welcome back to Down the Track. In this episode, we'll be reviewing day three of the Test match between India and England. India lived to fight another day. They're still not out of the woods yet. Still a long, long way to go for them. But it was a good day for them. They batted really well. Apart from the wicket of Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul, it was almost a perfect day. Rohit Sharma started it off. He batted brilliantly. He's been in really good form. I think again he'll be kicking himself because he hasn't converted this into 100. He looks so good while he's out there, and he goes through the tough periods, and suddenly he loses his wicket. So that's something that Rohit Sharma will want to improve on. But I think he gave them the perfect start. He went through the difficult phase, which was the new ball, and then even after KL Rahul got out, he strung up a partnership with Pujara. That was a crucial partnership, and Pujara looked a different player. I think it wasn't that he changed his game. He was still playing defensive. His strike rate, look, it was 50. Yeah, I mean, he's been striking at 20, 30 previously, but uh, I think some of the deliveries were in his zone. The ones down the leg side, even the one Anderson bowled initially to him where he got off the mark, I think those were in his zone. So when it is in his zone, he will play. It didn't look too different that he didn't look over aggressive or more aggressive than usual. It was just that I think it was a good wicket to bat on. It was more suitable to Pujara, and also the fact that the bowling wasn't as accurate as it was in the first innings. Yeah, I think that made for a really good innings from Pujara and Virat Kohli. He's batting right now as well with Pujara batting 45 of 94 balls, 47 strike rate. Yeah, he's finding his feet. He's finding his feet. He looked pretty solid. He'll want to convert this really badly. I think this is the time for him. He's a big match player. And if anyone is going to score 100 or more, it's Virat Kohli. So if Pujara can bat on until lunch, let's say tomorrow, then they can build from there. I think they have to get session from session because India are still 139 runs behind. So England are still on top, a couple of wickets here and there, and the pressure is back on India. I still see this test match going in England's favor comfortably. But it's good to see India fighting it out. They're making it difficult. They didn't get crumbled. I thought they might get all out today, but they still have 8 wickets in hand. 2 days to go. It makes it a bit more difficult to survive 2 days. And getting 600, you can't really do that every day. So there's also a bit of turn there. We saw Moeen Ali, Joe Root at the end when it was getting dark. They were bowling from both ends, and there was a bit of turn. You could see the ball turning into the batsman, and that's gonna probably increase as the test match progresses into day 4 and day 5. So there will be turn, and England also have the new ball tomorrow. I think that will be the biggest test for India. Virat Kohli and Pujara. It can all go downhill for India in the first session itself. If Anderson gets the new ball, picks up a couple of wickets, and you could be staring at an innings defeat easily. But it's about getting through that new ball and then batting on for India, taking it one over at a time, one session at a time, and then see where they get to. Because the again is the first innings which has caused the issue. If they got 100, even 100, 200 more runs, 150 more runs, if they got for 200 instead of 78, this would have been a different ball game. But yeah, I think right now England just a few wickets away. And they'll be into that tail. It's a long tail again, like the last game. And we've seen, I think they've solved that in the first innings. They know how to remove the tail now. They won't let the Lord's thing happen again, I feel. But yeah, this will have to get through Pujara, Rahane, and Virat Kohli. Then Rishabh Pant, can he score quick runs? It'll be interesting to see. For me, it's down to these two again. They have to bat as long as they can. But in a test match, especially when you're so behind in the game, which India is, one ball gets you, and it just leads to one, leads to two, and leads to three, especially in English conditions. It will be challenging again. Like I said, the ball will be turning. So even after the new ball, it will be more challenging than it was today or yesterday, because after the new ball, there will be turn as well. So let's see how that goes. But it was a really absorbing test match day today. I think for me, the star player was Pujara, really well supported by Rohit Sharma and then Virat Kohli after that. But for England, I don't think they bowled as well as they did in the first innings. They weren't as accurate. But, Robinson, Anderson, Overton, they were there on the off stump channel. But it was Sam Curran. I think he released kind of the pressure he released. He's going for 4.4 economy, 40 runs and 9 overs. That kind of released the pressure from one end and it let Pujara and Rohit Sharma soak up the pressure at the other end. So that's something that they'll want to work on. England build pressure from both ends and pick that wicket. They have to take their catches as well, and I think it should be a win for them. Let's see how it goes. Really excited for day 4. I will catch you after day's play tomorrow. Take care.